my name is Shanika. I'm an American. I've lived in Rio de Janeiro for over 2 years, my family and I. And we are huge Carnival fans. And I'm gonna let you guys see for yourself in this video whether or not you think Carnival is canceled. Today is Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. I am here standing in the middle of the Sambadrome stadium, which is pretty much in the middle of the street. So that's the official arch behind me. And then here is the rest of the stadium. All fenced off, all closed, all empty. So you might think that Carnival is canceled because the stadium is empty. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. The mayor of Rio de Janeiro did try to cancel Carnival, and technically the stadium is shut down, so there's no parade at the moment. But the spirit of Carnival lives on. And that's what I'm gonna show you in this video. You are gonna see how Carnival is not canceled. It is alive and well. I'm going around the city trying to catch as much footage as possible to prove to you that the parties are here. So stay tuned because I'm gonna show you how to find the Carnival parties, where to go, and that it is live and well. I was here in 2020 and this place had millions of people, literally millions of people filling the streets, filling the stadiums, private parties, stadium seating, everything in between. It was insane and beautiful and incredible and very artistic and so Brazilian, so immense and grand. And to see it empty on Carnival, it's not okay. It's been 2 years. Can you imagine 2 years without Carnival in Brazil? How is that even possible? Yet here we are. So I am remembering the days of Carnival when I came right before lockdown, right before we even knew what COVID was. And I enjoyed a massive party, and I'm so glad I came that year. So we've spent 2 years living in Rio de Janeiro, barely having Carnival, but now people have started to really figure it out. Like, now we're not messing around, and we want our Carnival back, and we want to enjoy the spirit and the life and love of Carnival. So that's what we're doing, and I am going to show you how it's done. Stay tuned. So the boys are out of town and it is Carnival time. So we are going to get ready for Carnival and show you how we do it. Okay, this is my closet. And go ahead and drag it out. Okay, this is the costume bucket. This is new Carnival stuff we purchased this week. Some stuff for last year, stuff from Halloween. This is just the bucket.
Buckets with the stuff in.
And then we pull it out and then we create. We mix and match. We do new stuff, old stuff. And we add to it every year, but it piles up and we recycle and reuse. What theme do you want to do?
I don't know. I want to wear like something black. I want to see how I put this on.
You're gonna put those onto your workout shorts? Okay. Okay, so this is the Carnival starter kit. We have everything you need. We've got the pom-pom, of course, and the face rhinestones. Lots of costume pieces and ears, but we have all kinds of jewels and sparkly things and feathers and glasses and all kinds of fun things in here to decorate your costumes with, which is normally what we do. is try to decorate as much as we can. But this year we're going with the ready-made costumes. Okay, we are in the bathroom getting ready, and I am going to put on these face jewels. Tiger. All right, let's see. Ready, let's go, girls!
Let's go! A little bit of sugar and a little bit of spice. Turn my mom from mean to nice.
Okay, so this is a dress-up station. Oh, trade out the hats, yeah. This is a photo station where you can put costumes on and take pictures with the backdrop. For Carnival! We are actually walking to one of the many parties that we will be and have been attending for Carnival. This one is in our condominium. There's parties every day for about a week, and we're going to one tonight.
Yeah, let's go.
It's really weird tasting?
Yeah.
You will not believe we are inside of Samba City, inside of the Samba school called Grande Rio, and we are seeing right now how they build their costumes, make all their costumes, but we just saw like an exclusive area that we couldn't show on film because it's for the competition in April. But it's so cool back here. It's so cool to see how they make these floats, how they design. Like, you guys must know that, like, I mean, each Samba school has like 3,000 people, dancers, 5 floats, and it's like massive. We're in this huge, like, 3-story warehouse, and stuff is going down. So some stuff is dusty and sat around for a long time, and other stuff is getting ready for the parade that's supposed to happen in April. but it's so unique, it's so cool, and it's interesting to see what I mean, you can't tell from the stands that this stuff is cardboard, sticks, tape, styrofoam. It is like basic paper and stuff. It's just really cool. It's really cool. Here, check this out.
So in the costumes, they actually use styrofoam because it's really cheap and very light for the person that's using it, so it's not as heavy. So they use styrofoam, and they really use like plastic bags. They recycle plastic bags, and they use like plants, like dried up plants, like on the mohawk. You see that they use dried up plants, and they recycle a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's really expensive, and so they need to save a lot in order to do all of
So
this.
they recycle.
Yeah.
Like, look.
So yeah, here's this.
Cardboard. I think it's cool.
Yeah. So these will be horses. I'm sure these will be decorated, and this looks like
You're gonna wear
they're gonna wear this, but it's like sticks and tape and cardboard. And then on parade day, on camera, like it's so glamorous and glitzy. You can't tell that it really is made out of just basic. Yeah, it's so glamorous. But really, it's basic stuff. So we're on this tour called Experience Carnival, or Carnival Experience. I found this tour on Airbnb Experience. I highly recommend it. It is really cool. And we're seeing some top secret stuff and learning a lot. The tour guide speaks Spanish, French, English, and Portuguese. So awesome little tip there.
Every float represents one chapter of the story. Like this is going to be probably clear for you. So let's say when we have the first float, then we're going to have a few costumes going to come behind to explain this part of the story. Okay, all those costumes come behind. They come like in wings of 100 people with the same costume. And then we are at the second float, that means the second chapter. And then we have a few costumes behind. I'm going to explain this part of the theme, right?
We came into this nice air-conditioned room. It's decorated, it's fabulous. It's got a TV screen, looks like we're gonna watch a few clips, a movie. Best of all, there's AC. It is smoking hot in this warehouse. We're sweating. And now, some nice AC. This is the moment I have been waiting for. You guys, I absolutely love dress up. I love Halloween. I love Carnival. I love anytime I can coordinate a color or a theme with whatever I'm doing in my life, whatever holiday. I want to decorate my house. And I love dress up. So I actually chose this tour because we get to play dress up, try on Carnival clothes, get the best photos, like, oh my gosh. So we can only choose one outfit. These ladies are helping with sizes, and I am super stoked. Rio's Carnival been canceled? The answer is no, it has not. There are so many carnival activities happening right now in this city. It's incredible. Now, technically, the parade in the Sambadrome has been postponed. It's not this week. It's going to be April. I've heard April 20th. So it's just been postponed, not canceled. And then everything else going on in the city is insane. It's so fun and amazing and just so Brazilian, so cultural, so rich with color and dancing and music and samba. Okay, as promised, here are the insider tips on how to find these carnival parties right now, because some of them are on the low because of COVID, but they are around and they are happening. So first off, Facebook groups of friends in Rio, foreigners in Rio, also Samba groups in Rio. Any of the Samba studios would have information on carnival activities. Nightclubs are always doing carnival stuff at night. Everybody's dressing up, dancing samba. Okay, so these infamous street parties. So right now, the blocos, the big, huge, like diesel truck size speakers, those are also postponed. But you can find amazing street parties happening right now. The way to find that is asking around if you know people in Rio. That's a great way to start putting the word out, listening for the vibe on the street. WhatsApp groups will have that information to share and pass around. But if all else fails, you can go to the beach and follow the drums. You'll hear them. You will hear the music and you can go. If you're looking for carnival activities to do with kids, for sure, all the shopping malls. They always do some sort of activities with kids, and they also have live band, also food and drink involved, costumes. So if you Googled or looked on Instagram for any of the shopping malls, you would be able to find carnival activities. Also, the Samba schools are a great place to start. You could just Google Samba schools or look up their Instagrams and see what they have, and they post stuff. If you're looking for something fancy, like those masquerade balls we sometimes see, those happen at the fancy hotels along Copacabana, especially Copacabana Palace. They have a huge one every year where like famous people travel from all around the world and they come to show off their fancy costumes. They're pricey though. This year, I did find out that they weren't having the masquerade ball, but they did have like a fancy lunch that was 450 reais per table. But hotels are also a great place to find out what's happening around locally in the city. And they also host events in their big ballrooms or in their restaurants. They're hosting carnival things. So there's a lot of stuff happening going around, even within condominiums, and just get your own group together and go out, dress up, have a great time. There's always stuff out in the streets happening, especially right now. Like, it's not as organized because everything was unofficial and COVID and kind of canceled. But as I was like figuring out what to do, I ended up with so many options that I was like, okay, let's just choose what's going to be fun for the kids because that's more my style. But again, there were night parties, day parties, just for adults, for families as well. There's a lot of interesting things going on. And I do have to say that I'm really, really excited for the Sambadrome in April, which is only next month. I will be there. I will be covering the event. I'm going to find parties to go. So stay tuned. In April, I will definitely be posting a video about how to get involved in Carnival in April in Rio de Janeiro. So keep watching. Love you guys. Have fun. Enjoy the spirit of Carnival. Even if you're not here, dress up, put on samba music, and have a nice cold drink. Okay, was this not an amazing Carnival experience?
Yeah, it was fun. I really recommend it. I had a great time. We tried on stuff, we took pictures, it was really fun.
You guys, we love sharing these incredible moments in Brazil with you. Thank you for watching this video. We love you, and see you next time. Ciao!